Shalom, it's Rabbi Weiss. In this week's Torah portion, Parashat Vayetze, we open with the scene of Jacob fleeing his childhood home and everything he knew, venturing into the darkness, into the unknown, and laying himself to sleep on a rock. There, in this strange place, he encounters divinity, and he remarks upon this incredible finding by exclaiming that this is a house of God, this place, this unknown territory, suddenly for him becomes an inspiring place. And from there we get that famous name Beit El, the name of our own synagogue and many others, because any place we can make into a holy one when we just see it the right way. And it's very notable that the word makom also appears in rabbinic literature as another name for God, actually. And when we wish to comfort mourners, we actually say hamakom yenachem etchem, may God, the place God, comfort you. And we use this image of God as a means of connecting us to the ever-presence of God. The idea that when we find ourselves like Jacob in a dark place, alone, struggling, that we can be enveloped by the divine presence, the radiance of God, and actually, specifically in those dark places, find the most divine sparks. And what's also notable is the image of the ladder that he dreams up, because while that image of God as ever-present can be comforting, it can also be quite overwhelming in the sense of its totality and its abstraction and its overpowering presence. So what we need is a ladder, because a ladder isn't an all-or-nothing scheme. It's inviting us to scale spirituality, our own practice, our own identity in increments. And with each rung, we ascend to new heights, and it's an ever-ascending process. And this is how we can look at our own spiritual journeys, step by step, and that even the angels themselves, though we may be tempted to imagine the angels that Jacob imagined with wings, needed rungs too. We all need rungs. We all need a way of ascending into that expanse that is God. And so may we find comfort in the placeness, in the enveloping presence of God, and also see in ourselves that we have at our disposal so many different gradations and levels towards our own spiritual betterment, towards our own ethical betterment. And with that spirit, may we enter Shabbat ever ascending. Shabbat Shalom.